straight out to our exclusive guest, Julius Pulley, Charity's father. Mr. Pulley, first of all, my heart goes out to you. I know that this is a nightmarish, surrealistic time for you where it's hard to believe what's going on. We want to be helpful. We know that getting her face out there and discussing this could jog someone's memory. Somebody may have seen her. Somebody may have seen her with someone. So tell us about, you were the last person who saw her. What was her spirit? What was she talking about? Did anything seem strange at all, sir?
She was doing real good, and she came home from school with a progress report, which was real good. She ate dinner, and she was doing real good. And then she came in our room and talked with me and Mom, and just happy-go-lucky, and talked about her and her friend at school, what they were going to wear to school the next day, and just, happy-go-lucky until 9:30 when it's time for the kids to go to bed. And she went into her room, and then when I got up the next morning to get the kids up, well, I knocked on her door, and she didn't answer, and I got the boys up and knocked on her door again. She didn't answer, so I opened the door and looked in, and she was gone.
Was her bed unmade? Did it look like she had...
Her bed was piled up, as well as stuff piled in the floor on either side of the bed.
Is that normal? Did it seem in disarray at all?
Usually she would make her bed up when she got up in the morning.
And you noticed the window open?
The window was open a bit, yes.
And when you saw that window open and saw that the screen had been unscrewed from the outside, what ran through you? What is your theory of what happened there, sir?
Well, I really feel like that maybe, somebody came up and maybe knocked on the door, or knocked on the window rather, and got her to the window, and then she had opened the window, and maybe they had a screwdriver or something, so the screen had to be taken off with a screwdriver. And then maybe she was meeting them or something, and then just it turned into something else, and they just took her and told her to come on without any ID or without her glasses or without her driver's license or anything.
So she took her purse, but she left key things like her driver's license, her cell phone, her glasses, her contact lenses,
or anything.
All of that was left. Apparently, the only thing she took was her iPod. We're going to analyze all this in a moment, but one last question for you, sir. In one of the news reports, Charity's mom talks about the possibility that the teenager may have met somebody on the internet and went to meet them. The mom is quoted as saying, your wife, she has done that before. What can you tell us about that, Mr. Pulley?
She had met someone before, and with an iPod, and had called and made arrangements and whatnot to meet someone, and then it was intercepted and stopped before it ever happened. Come to find out, the man was stood at 19. He was like 36. But this time we don't know what happened. She had talked to a lot of different guys on either the iPod or something, and text a lot of guys. So we don't know of any. She didn't say anything to her brothers or any of their friends, don't seem like, because nobody seems to know nothing. But we feel like that maybe somebody came up, she met them, and then just decided, once she got out the window, well, they just decided to take her.